There are places the maps don't mark, where towering cliffs cradle hidden waterfalls, and entire mountains whisper secrets beneath the mist. From jungle-shrouded gorges in Southeast Asia to icy cascades deep within the Arctic Circle, these wonders remain untouched, unseen, and almost forgotten. They're not just landscapes, they're time capsules, carved by wind and water, hiding ancient paths, sacred grounds, and stories never told. Each waterfall you're about to see doesn't just fall, it descends like a secret revealed only to those who dare to wander off the trail. And these mountains, they're not just high, they rise with mystery, defying logic, calling to the curious. Today, we're taking you on a journey beyond the familiar, into the heart of Earth's hidden heights and flowing marvels. You're about to uncover Earth's best-kept secrets, hidden peaks, and forgotten falls. Hengifoss, a waterfall 420 feet tall, is one of the most impressive waterfalls in Iceland. The waterfall stands out with its powerful streams of water cascading from steep cliffs, creating a majestic sight in the wild nature. What makes Hengifoss special is the red-orange basalt rock layers, formed over millions of years by the combination of water and geological factors. These rock layers create a colorful landscape, making Hengifoss one of the most beautiful and unique waterfalls. This waterfall is surrounded by a rich ecosystem with lush vegetation and wildlife, enhancing the natural beauty of the area. Hengifoss was formed by natural erosion, and the effects of geological activities in the region. Table Mountain is a famous symbol of South Africa, known for its flat top that stretches about 2 miles. On cloudy days, the summit is often covered by a thin layer of mist called the tablecloth, making a magical sight. The mountain was formed hundreds of millions of years ago through natural earth movements. Its landscape changes with the seasons, offering many different experiences for visitors. For native people, Table Mountain is a sacred place linked to old spiritual stories and legends. This is a place where people can connect with nature and feel the sacred power of the earth and sky. Iguazu Falls includes over 270 waterfalls stretching more than 1.5 miles, with an average height of about 260 feet deep in the tropical rainforest. To reach the full area, visitors must walk forest trails, cross hanging bridges, or ride boats through wet and rugged terrain. The falls were shaped by ancient geological forces where rivers split over basalt rock, creating powerful, multi-level water drops. The surrounding area is home to hundreds of rare animal and plant species, making it one of the top tropical biology research zones. Local legend says the falls were formed from a god being separated from a mortal, with water forever falling as a sacred curse. The sound of hundreds of waterfalls crashing together creates a physical vibration that lets visitors feel nature's power with their entire body. Wulingyuan is a famous natural wonder in China with thousands of tall, sandstone pillars rising through green forest and mist. Many of these stone towers are over 650 feet high, creating a dreamlike scene, like something from a legend. The pillars are covered with trees and surrounded by soft fog, giving them a powerful and magical look. The area also has a rich ecosystem, with many rare animals and plants adding to its natural value. This is a place where people can feel the deep connection between nature and spirit, between reality and dreams. With its unreal beauty and deep culture, Wulingyuan is not just a stunning place to visit, but a true symbol of Eastern spirit. Among Iceland's most well-known and striking waterfalls is Gullfoss, often called the Golden Falls. Rising 105 feet, Gullfoss is separated into two magnificent tiers and sits on the Vitar River. The amazing sight is created by the strong flow and the reverberating sound from the waterfall. Apart from being one of the attractions of the Golden Circle, Gullfoss is a naturally occurring emblem of Iceland. Early in the 20th century, Gullfoss threatened to be turned into a hydroelectric power facility. The idea was never carried out, nevertheless, owing to the strong resistance from Sigridur Tómasdóttir, the daughter of the landlord at that period. Gullfoss got formally safeguarded and included into Iceland's natural legacy in 1979. Mount Bromo is one of the most famous volcanoes in Indonesia, known for its mystical and spectacular scenery. The peak rises about 7,641 feet, with smoke and steam rising from the crater, creating a special misty atmosphere. At sunrise, the light shines on the smoke columns, creating a breathtaking view. At the base of the mountain are lush valleys and vast black sand fields, forming a diverse and fascinating natural landscape. The name Bromo comes from the Hindu god Brahma, symbolizing creation and protection. The ecosystem here is quite harsh, but it still hosts unique plants and animals that adapt well to the environment. Great Smoky Mountains is one of the most prominent national parks in the United States, known for its biodiversity and beautiful landscapes. This area is home to over 19,000 species of plants and animals, many of which are rare and endemic. With elevations ranging from 900 feet to over 6,600 feet, this area has a rich ecosystem from humid rainforests to cloud-covered peaks. The waterfall's clear streams and mystical mist are some of the key features here. The structures from this era are still preserved, reflecting the blend of cultures. Great Smoky Mountains is not just a perfect destination for nature lovers, but also a symbol of the connection between humans and nature over time. Sigiriya is a unique ancient fortress built on top of a rock about 660 feet high, once the royal palace of King Kashyapa in the 5th century. The site impresses with spiral staircases, stone corridors, and wall paintings of women that still keep their bright colors after thousands of years. From the top of the fortress, visitors can see endless forests and plains stretching far into the distance. What makes Sigiriya mysterious is that no one knows why Such a large palace was built on a single rock in the wild. Some visitors even feel sudden pressure changes, ringing ears, or a floating feeling when standing at the windy summit, making the Sigiriya experience both grand and strangely unreal. Plitvice Lakes stands out with its system of 16 crystal-clear lakes and beautiful waterfalls, forming a majestic natural landscape. This area was formed through geological and hydrological processes over millions of years, with limestone layers creating the stunning waterfalls. Plitvice Lakes is one of UNESCO's World Natural Heritage Sites and is a popular destination for nature lovers. The diverse ecosystem here is home to wild animals like deer, elk, and wolves, as well as many native birds and fish. In addition to its natural beauty, this area is also linked with mysterious stories of strange phenomena and the cursed lakes, making Plitvice Lakes a place full of mystery and allure. Famous three-tiered waterfall Kwangsi Falls is located in Tat Kwangsi Park Environmental Reserve, around 18 miles south of Luang Prabang. About 200 feet tall, the main waterfall generates exquisite blue pools. The fall's water, which may get up to 160 degrees, pours over limestone cliffs to provide breathtaking scenery. Apart from the main falls, the Tat Quang Sea Bear Rescue Center surrounds and looks for illegally poached Asiatic black bears. For those who adore the outdoors and animals, this is a fantastic place where guests may kayak, hike, swim in the pools, have picnics, and taste regional cuisine. Dolomite stands out with sharp limestone peaks, steep cliffs, and the Enrosadera effect when the mountains turn bright pink and orange at sunrise and sunset. The name Dolomites comes from a French geologist named Dolomieu, who studied the special dolomite rock found here. In winter, white snow covers the slopes, showing two different but beautiful looks. The ecosystem is rich with lynxes, ibexes, golden eagles, and trees like firs and spruces growing on high slopes. A local legend says the pink light on the mountains is moonlight woven into silk by fairies to comfort a princess in exile. A mix of natural beauty and legend makes Dolomites a deeply emotional and unforgettable place. Huku Waterfall is one of the most outstanding natural wonders in China, located on the Yellow River, attracting visitors with its grandeur and uniqueness. With a width of up to 160 feet and a height of 66 feet, this waterfall presents a breathtaking sight. The muddy yellow water of the Yellow River creates a special effect, different from other waterfalls in the world. The powerful water flow creates a loud sound, easily making anyone who witnesses it feel the power of nature. Surrounded by towering limestone mountain ranges and pristine natural areas, Huku Waterfall is one of the must-see destinations for those who love exploring natural beauty. In addition to its wonderful natural beauty, Huku Waterfall is also famous for the legends associated with it. According to some legends, this was the site of legendary battles between gods and mystical creatures. This waterfall has become a symbol of strength and resilience for humans over thousands of years. It is believed that every time this waterfall pours down, it brings purification and rebirth to the land. These stories are still told to visitors when they come to see the waterfall, making the place not only beautiful in terms of landscape, but also full of mystery and cultural appeal. Marmolada and Domiti are two prominent mountains in the Dolomites, with Marmolada being the highest peak at an altitude of 968 feet. The majestic cliffs and deep valleys create a stunning natural landscape, especially in summer, when the green grass carpets bloom, and in winter, when the snow blankets everything. The ecosystem here is diverse, with animals like predatory birds and wildlife such as deer, foxes, and rabbits. The vegetation consists mainly of alpine plants, snow flowers, and pines. Stories about abandoned ancient villages and strange occurrences like ghostly shadows at night add mystery to the area, attracting those who love exploration and adventure. Shoshone Falls is called the Niagara of the West, with a height of about 212 feet and a width of more than 900 feet, creating a majestic and stunning waterfall. In the spring, strong water flow creates thick mist, and bright rainbows in the air. The name Shoshone comes from the native tribe that lived here, showing the cultural bond between people and nature. The ecosystem around the falls is rich with water birds, freshwater fish, and birds of prey living on the cliffs. Legend says this place is where ancient warrior spirits gather to protect the land, and the loud waterfall at night is the sound of their footsteps. The natural beauty and deep legend make Shoshone Falls not just a spectacular destination, but also a sacred and magical place. Bryce Canyon stands out with thousands of natural rock towers called hoodoos that can reach up to 150 feet tall, shaped in strange and different ways, like a city of stone in the desert. These rock towers were formed over millions of years by ice, water, and wind, creating a natural beauty unlike anywhere else. As the light changes during the day, the color of the rocks shifts from red to orange to soft pink, making the whole scene look magical and alive. Local people believe that these rock towers were once ancient beings turned to stone by gods as punishment. So many of the rocks look like people or animals. Bryce Canyon is a perfect mix of nature's art and deep legends, leaving every visitor amazed. Lake Titicaca sits at an elevation of about 12,500 feet above sea level and is one of the highest navigable lakes in the world, with clear water and the majestic Andes Mountains around it. Some of the structures have step-like shapes, similar to the style of the ancient Tiwanaku civilization. According to legend, this is where the god Viracocha appeared and created humans, making the site a sacred ritual center in ancient South American culture. In 2000, researchers used sonar and diving robots to find ruins of an ancient city about 1,200 feet wide, with stone statues, pottery, and a submerged temple. The city may have been built on dry land before sinking due to climate or geological changes, and until now, it remains a major archaeological mystery without clear answers. Mount Erebus is the highest continuously active volcano in Antarctica, standing at about 450 feet. It rises among frozen glaciers, where temperatures often drop below -22 degrees Fahrenheit. Even in this extreme cold, the volcano emits heat and smoke, creating a magical contrast between fire and ice. The most unique feature is its permanent lava lake glowing brightly inside the crater, like a burning heart in the icy desert. Some instruments recorded magnetic field changes and strange sounds coming from the crater, like whispers from underground. These mysterious events make Erebus one of the most unique and fascinating volcanoes on Earth. The Bosnian pyramids stand out in green hills with nearly perfect pyramid shapes, making many believe they are not natural hills, but ancient, man-made structures. The largest one, called the Pyramid of the Sun, is about 720 feet tall and aligned precisely with north-south and east-west directions. Some areas have ancient concrete with strength and water resistance higher than modern concrete. Below the surface is a wide tunnel system with strange, clean, and stable air. A researcher claimed that the pyramid emits high-frequency energy beams from the top, which science has not yet explained. Manpupuna is a group of 7 giant stone pillars ranging from 100 to 140 feet high, located on a remote plateau with strange shapes like human heads or massive creatures. Some of the pillars line up along a north-south axis, leading to theories about ancient astronomical alignment. There is no sign of human quarrying or modification around the site for millions of years. Local legends say these are ancient shamans turned to stone after challenging the gods. Some satellite images captured strange shadow patterns during the summer solstice. The area also shows signs of magnetic disturbance that can cause electronic devices to malfunction. Uluru is a giant rock monolith standing about 142 feet tall with a base circumference of nearly 6 miles, rising impressively from a vast desert landscape. It is a sacred site for indigenous people, connected to ancient legends about the creation of the universe and mythical beings. Uluru changes color during the day, shifting from pale orange to deep red and purple, creating a stunning visual effect. A large part of Uluru lies underground, so its true size is still unknown. Many visitors say they feel time slow down or sense pressure changes in the air near the rock. Geyser Lake is a special natural wonder in Russia, known for underground bursts that make blue and green swirls on its clear surface. Mineral water from the ground pushes up mud and carbon dioxide, creating moving patterns that look like paintings. The lake is so clear, you can see all the way to the bottom, where the mud forms beautiful, natural designs. It does not freeze in winter because of warm heat under the ground, so it stays magical all year. To local people, the lake is like an eye of the earth, showing the life and changes of nature. It is not just a place to visit, but a symbol of pure beauty and the deep power that nature gives to Earth. Tongariro National Park is one of the oldest national parks in New Zealand and is famous for its 3 majestic volcanoes and breathtaking natural scenery. These volcanoes attract visitors not only for their beauty, but also for their mystery and power. The park is also known for lakes with unique colors, where the water has a rare turquoise shade. Its ecosystem is rich, with many native animals like the kiwi, kaka, and kea, as well as a wide range of local plants. According to Maori legends, the mountains in the park represent ancient gods. These stories have become an important part of the culture, told through generations and deeply connected to the spiritual life of the local people. Uluru, also known as Ayers Rock, is a massive sandstone monolith located in the center of Australia. It is one of the country's most famous landmarks, standing 1,142 feet tall and with a circumference of 5.8 miles. Uluru is not only a natural wonder, but also a sacred site for the indigenous Anangu people who have lived here for over 1,000 years. The rock changes color throughout the day, especially during sunrise and sunset, when the sunlight makes Uluru glow red. Surrounding Uluru are desert landscapes with unique vegetation and a rich wildlife system, home to many endemic species. Vatnajökull National Park is one of the largest and most beautiful national parks in Iceland, known for its giant glaciers, volcanoes, and majestic waterfalls. This park includes Vatnajökull, the largest glacier in Europe, with an area of over 3,100 square miles. What makes it special is the combination of ice and fire, creating a stunning landscape with glaciers, rivers, glacial lakes, and active volcanoes. Not only does it have great natural value, but Vatnajökull is also deeply tied to Icelandic culture, where ancient Viking tribes once lived and thrived. With its diverse ecosystem and key role in climate change research, Vatnajökull National Park is not just a place to visit, but an important part of Iceland's natural preservation. Simien Mountains stands out with its towering peaks, steep cliffs, and deep valleys, creating a majestic and impressive natural landscape. This mountain range has its highest peaks, reaching over 14,700 feet, offering a panoramic view of the surrounding area. The landscape changes with the seasons, with snow covering the peaks in winter, creating a space that is both grand and picturesque. The name Simien reflects the unique features of this range, a place of towering peaks. This mountain range hosts a rich ecosystem, home to many rare animals, and plants such as gelada monkeys, black mountain ibexes, and simian eagles. Its plant life, including bushes, conifer trees, and green grasslands, provides an ideal habitat for wildlife.